Micah, and I have 83 days to lose 38.4 pounds. Today is September 8th, and I weighed in at 240.7 pounds. I got plenty of rest last night, and when I woke up this morning, I immediately did my swim, and the water was nice and cool. When I first got in, I felt like, it might be too cold, but once I started my sprints, I warmed up, and it felt fine. But it did get me to thinking about in the winter. The winter is coming, and that might be an issue where it's gonna make me not want to do those pool sprints if it's really cold. But I don't know, maybe I'll adapt to it. I did do some cold plunges for like a month or two last year in the winter, and I enjoyed those, so maybe I'll just build up that tolerance again and do my swim sprints in the cold. But it was a good exercise for me this morning. Right after that, I cooked some skirt steak and had skirt steak with a little butter, and it was really delicious today. Maybe it was just because I had exercised right before, but it was really good. Really hit the spot this morning. Right after I ate, I went for a walk in the park. Today I walked some in the baseball field, but then I ended up doing a greater loop. There's a sidewalk, a cement sidewalk, that I think is a half mile around, but I try not to walk on the actual cement. I'm walking barefoot in the grass, and it was nice to walk today because it was breezy, and also the sun was out. The sun hasn't been out in several days because we've had a lot of rain, so it was like a nice summer day, but not too hot, and just a really good walk. And I walked for a full hour, and on that walk I listened to a YouTube channel video, and this is a person who had done keto for a long time and transitioned into carnivore. And one of the things they mentioned was you need to really pay attention to how you feel, because if you're just looking at the weight, it doesn't actually capture what's going on, which I know. But it was nice to hear that because I felt really good today. And I got back from that, and I ended up going swimming with my two boys today. So I swam with them, and I also went and got some sandbags. We're going to get a hurricane possibly coming through on Wednesday. It was nice to go back out and just fill sandbags for a little while in the sun. And I don't know, I feel more up for doing things like that, and it doesn't completely wipe me out. And I feel good at the end of the day having exercise like that. And my wife baked chocolate chip cookies while I was out filling sandbags. And when I got back, I got a picture of those. This is a food I didn't eat today, and I was perfectly fine saying no thank you. I'm satisfied with what I'm eating, and so it wasn't a big deal today. So I had more skirt steak for lunch. Then for supper tonight, I went ahead and I wasn't necessarily very hungry, but I wanted to add some eggs in today. So I did 4 poached eggs, and I had a little bit of ground beef left over from yesterday. So I ate, maybe a quarter pound of ground beef with 4 poached eggs for supper. But yeah, that's my day. It went really well, and thank you for watching. I'm going to put my swimming sprints next.